USA Trains GG1 electric locomotive is the world's largest die-cast GG1 electric locomotive on the market. It's built in 1/29th scale. The unit is made out of die-cast metal and is not molded plastic. It weighs almost 100 pounds when shipped, and there are detailed instructions of exactly how to unpack the unit. The box that the locomotive comes in is as well designed as the unit itself. Because of the weight, a box like this could take a lot of abuse from UPS or FedEx, but when we received our locomotive, there was no damage to any of the details on the unit. There is a small box that contains some additional parts for your unit, as well as a small funnel for putting smoke oil into the smoke unit. There are some metal plates that are placed on top of the unit that cover the operational switches. The first word that came to mind once we got the unit unpacked is gorgeous. This is a highly detailed die-cast metal model. It has operating motorized pantographs with overhead power pickups, operating steam exhaust that is fan-driven. It uses dual Pitman motors. It has operating directional headlights and marker lights, and automatic cab light dimming after startup. There's working drop couplers, metal handrails, separately cast metalled detailed parts, as well as die-cast metal truck frames. It has an authentic, articulated chassis, as well as a detailed cab interior with engineer figures. It has built-in sound with authentic GG1 sounds and operates either analog or on DCC track systems utilizing the QSI quantum system. It operates on 8-foot diameter turns or larger. We found that the larger the turn, the better the unit looked. Underneath the metal covers is where you will find switches to operate different features of the locomotive. There's buttons for the rear and front pantographs that will make them go up and down. There's a volume control, as well as switches for the smoke, the lights, the motor, and whether to get your power off the track or directly from the pantographs. The pantographs have synchronized sound. Let's take a look and see how they operate. The volume control is easy to use, and it lets you know when you're at the maximum volume.
Max.
The locomotive is equipped from the factory with a QSI quantum sound system. The sound system is equipped with the following sounds: a horn, a bell with shutdown and turn-off effects, electric traction motor, automatic cooling fans, Doppler shift, brake or flange squeal, as well as air pump and air release, a sound of power and idle. The unit has a built-in smoke system, and we found that it put out a good volume of smoke when it was running at a normal speed. Being cold in North Idaho wasn't going to stop us from running this outside, so we set up our GG1 along with our USA Trains passenger cars. What you see here in 15 seconds took us about 20 minutes to set up. We found the unit ran very smoothly on our railroad. As this will be one of the heaviest locomotives you run on your railroad, please make sure that your track and bridges can support the additional weight. Also, anytime you're running a train this long, you need to make sure that you have a power supply big enough to support the engine as well as all the lit passenger cars.